Hello everyone, this is Polygon Wizard, and welcome back to my tour of the Kompany 008 Minecraft server. As you can see, the sun is rising in the background over sort of the spawn area that we showed you last time. So today we're going to show you a few of the other areas. Okay, we're going to start things off at the beginning of our roadway system here from the village. As you can see, I'm still at the same spot. The spawn is behind me. This road leads to the NPC village, or shopping center that we've started, and a stronghold that we found back there that leads to the end. So we're going to show you all those things, and if we have time, we'll show you a few other things as well. So let's get started. First stop along the roadway here is Markx 1984's fountain that he built on the side here. I think it's looking really nice. Yeah, you got waterfalls on each side. You got some glowstone to light it up at night. You got a nice little ring around it and a sidewalk. So it's a cool little stop here along this roadway system that we have. I believe he was the one who also built these bridges that we've got over the swamp, little river that goes through here. Alright, here is cattle maintenance. So called because a cow fell in a hole and we decided to keep him. You can't quite see him right now, but he's, you can hear him. There you are. Hey, buddy. Okay, up here we have a little split in the road. This way is to the stronghold, which will go there later. And this way, right up here on the right, is our marketplace area that a few of us have set up shop so far. Right here we have double tap spuds and stuff opening soon. It's going to have food items, it looks like. Over here, well, anyway, this is Brian's store. He was doing enchanted books, but now apparently he's going to be doing enchanted tools or something. It's got scary fire down below, a bunch of netherrack and things. So it's a cool little shop here. I think the building's nice. I guess we'll just have to see what kind of stock he puts in later. Over here, as you may have guessed by what my regular house looks like, is my tree pagoda. I'm going to sell all sorts of things. I've got wooden leaves in there now, put saplings, and just wood and tree related items are going to be in here. Okay, in the back here of the marketplace, we have a couple more shops. Right here is a shop in progress by Epic Boosh. I believe it's eventually going to be an armor shop, but right now, it needs a little bit of work. Ceiling, a couple bits of floor tile, but it's looking nice so far. And over here in the back corner, we have Markx 1984's shop, the iCraft. Oops, falling down. Let you guys get a good view of it. Pre-crafted items coming soon. So I wonder how that's going to work with Brian's shop shifting over to enchanted items as well, or if this is just going to be, regular tools without any enchantments on them. So just past the market area is our village. So you may be asking, this doesn't look like any village I've seen. Well, that's because we tore down all the normally spawned houses and built us our own villager conclave. You could call it by a bunch of different names, but basically it's just a bunch of doors so that we can have as many villagers as possible. We've got the iron golem spawned in here himself, we didn't build him. So just a nice little grassy area with a bunch of doors so that the villagers are nice and happy and hopefully give us good deals. Out the back of the NPC village, we have Double Tap's farm out here. As you can see, he's got a lot of crops growing out here, a bunch of wheat, got some potatoes and some carrots up here. Yeah, you can see his kind of barn building going here. And we will take a look out the back window. You see, he's got a bunch of animals out back. Ooh, and he's got some mobs, so maybe I shouldn't go down there. The mobs will leave the animals alone as long as I'm not messing around. We don't want Mr. Creeper to blow up any of the happy little farm animals. Okay, here's a better look at the back of the farm. Got a couple of ponds down here. It's a little bit of a fountain in the middle of one of them. And you got plenty of animals running around. As you can see, this branch of the road goes to the stronghold. Thank you, Mr. Sign. So let's head this way and see what that's all about. Alright, we've reached the end of our roadway, and where's the stronghold, you may ask? Well, down the hole. We made us a nice ladder straight down into the portal room. Okay, so here's the end portal. We got a bed here in case you just want to... More for when we were building everything down there so we could respawn right next to the portal when we died. It wasn't a matter of if. Okay, here's the immediate area of the end. When you first come out, that obsidian block here is where you spawn. We've got a few farms. Got water running above, I believe. Yes, this is the chicken farm in the ceiling. Eggs drop out every once in a while. And we've got places where we've dug out a bunch of the end stone because we built our Enderman farm out of the end stone. Seems appropriate, don't you think? So the other direction is where you go to the end farm. That is the way out of the end itself. So as you can see, we've got us a rail all the way to the end. I'm going to grab myself a minecart and we'll get to the other end and show you what it looks like. Okay, you can see the end farm in the distance coming up, and we're going down the hill! I always like that part. Alright, as you can hear, we have tons of Endermen up here falling into place. We need to fix our end farm a little bit, because you can see some of them die before they hit. Because in this position, all of them should just be going to where it's just one hit kills. But unfortunately, we have a few problems in the layers above, but we need to fix. So as you can see, it's a little cramped down here. We're planning on expanding this in the future, perhaps. But for right now, it's here mostly just for function. So if you want to come down here and enchant something, or, fix something on the anvils, you got everything here you need. Plus, we've got a few supplies, and several ender pearls everywhere. So if you need some, you can come get them, and if you don't need them, you can toss them in the dumpster back there. Alright, we've come all the way back to the spawn area of the server, and we're over here a little bit away from the spawn house. We have this small kind of barn area. It was one of the first buildings that I made on the server, actually. And, I just put it up here so we could have some cows, and we later added sheep and other things here. And even later on, we added this other road that goes back to something else that we have on the server. This is our original way to get XP, so I'll head that way and show you what that looks like. Alright, we're coming up on the outside, and we've got quite a bit of farm area out here with some melons and wheat and sugarcane, all sorts of things, and this is the entrance to our underground skeleton XP grinder is what we called it. Okay, down here's the actual entrance to the grinder. We've got a little skull with a waterfall here. And if you come in, you can see all of the enchanting apparatus and anvil we've got in here. We've got supply chests for all the bones and arrows and bows that you get. And on this side, we have the original drop, which is skeletons from a skeleton spawner. You can sit here and watch them fall as they come down. And then you can come down here and, knock them all out. So, it was a pretty good way to get XP originally, and as you can see also, we've got several chests of supplies here. So we've got plenty of arrows, plenty of bones for bone meal, and all of that we've got in here. Came in very handy. And still will, even though we got the Enderman farm, this place will still be useful. And on this side is just a general mobs drop, I believe, if I remember correctly. So every mob type falls down here. So you got skeletons, creeper, zombie. There wasn't a skeleton this time, but I know they dropped down there. And here we are, and a part of the tour that we had last time in part 1. Except it looks a little different this time. Last time, this was just a giant hole in the middle of the desert. It got an upgrade. Double Tap has turned this into a bit of an arena. We've used it for some PvP. We fought the wither boss down on the bottom here. As you can see, we've got a big hole that goes straight down. You got some, dangerous holes in the glass, and you got a bunch of random other things in here. As you can see, we've had some creeper explosions and stuff set off in here, so it's got a little bit of damage at the moment. I think it just adds to the charm. So it's a cool little space in here just to, we get a bunch of guys on to hang out and just do a little bit of fun stuff while we're playing around. If we don't feel like mining or something, we can hop in the arena and screw around a bit. Hey everyone, I've made it back into my house, shelter from the rain, and listened to a few tunes on my jukebox. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time I'll show you around a few places that we haven't made it to yet, and hopefully there'll be some new places that I can share with you. So until then, we'll see you next time.